Hello everybody, I'm forecaster Dustin Staples here with you on this Thursday. The sun is shining for now. We're going to eventually see one more day of less rain, but we're going to see more rain of that as we come into this weekend, unfortunately though. But the good news is this is a one-day Saturday thing and it clears out for Sunday. Then we can start drying out as we go into next week. We're turning pretty seasonable as well, so that's going to be the benefit as we go towards the next several days ahead of us. And of course, all this rain that we've seen this week, my goodness, it has been helping out our drought for sure. Of course, we'll showcase that a little bit later on in the future to come. But meanwhile, early this afternoon, early morning, 60s are out the door. You kind of can see we're about 5, if not 6 degrees cooler along our coastal areas. Inland areas are 4 to 5 degrees warmer as we were about this time yesterday because we had some sunny breaks in between, but also we had some clouds that would intervene with it too. Not as humid, but it's pretty noticeable out the door. We're not seeing a lot of dry air thanks to that. And you kind of could see how much the amount of rainfall totals we've seen so far just as of March. Yesterday, most of this came from yesterday's rainfall that we've seen, but Greenville's almost so far 2.2 inches about right now. New Bern's over 3 inches of rain. Jacksonville 3 3/10. Williamston 3 1/10 as well. Morehead City, you've picked up about nearly 5 inches, but the big winner is Cape Hatteras. They're already over 8.64 inches. They're so far now going down as the 5th wettest in March. We may see that now going to the 4th wettest, or possibly even going down as one of the top 2 wettest as we go towards Saturday, where an additional 1 if not 2 inches of more rain is expected. So we're getting or helping a rain so far. Kind of could see that eventually left our area this morning here, but this is our next system we're watching coming in for the weekend. Right now it's going to be coming in the form of a lot of rain. We're going to be seeing warm ups as well. So on top of that note, of course, starting things out, we're not seeing any major temperature swings, which is some good news. We're going to be very seasonable as we go out the afternoon too. 60s will become near 70, the mix of clouds and sunshine, but we have winds coming out of the north. So it's going to be a little cool at times, but it does feel comfortable. We're not seeing any high humidity, just pretty seasonable temperatures. Now, as we go through the rest of the afternoon into this evening, we'll see winds coming out of the north about 5 to 10 miles per hour, maybe 10 to 15 along the coast. Continue with north breezes, and we'll turn to a westerly breeze as well as we go into the upcoming start of Friday. Be seeing those winds coming around 10 to 15 miles an hour as well. Really no major wind gusts, but again, occasionally we may pick up right around 15, if not 20 miles an hour or so. So let's time things out for the rest of the afternoon. Maybe mostly cloudy skies to the north of us, but some of us may see a partly to mostly cloudy sky. Maybe a stray sprinkle here or there, but nothing that's going to be canceling plans today. Of course, the ground's still wet, so I would advise if you're going to be outdoors, let the sunshine do its job and kind of let that ground soak in with all that rain we've seen so far. Mix of partly to mostly cloudy skies will develop overnight. Tonight we'll see a blend of clouds and sunshine start our Friday, eventually turning partly to mostly overcast as we go to the afternoon. Till after midnight, we see the next wave of rain moving in here. So already according to this latest projection, about 7, 8, 9 o'clock, already seeing widespread showers starting to move on in here for us. So any rain between now and Friday, maybe a quarter or an inch of less. Here we are by Saturday early afternoon, about almost a quarter, if not a half an inch. And then when everything is said and done, maybe an additional 1 to 2 inches of rain could be in our forecast. So other than that, pretty comfortable today. Seasonable morning clouds, a warm day ahead of us. Will partly to mostly clear at 9. Chilly night to the making with a few clouds passing by. We'll sit dip in the upper 40s and low in mid 50s. Real quick at your next 8 days here. Quiet tomorrow, today. Heavy rain showers likely for Saturday. Don't forget to turn the clocks ahead Saturday night because you go into bed Sunday. But we turn sunny and pretty cool as we go into next week. Good afternoon, Eastern Carolina. Forecaster Dustin Staples. As we're getting out the rest of the day, do enjoy the partly to mostly cloudy skies today because it's been much needed after our wet and soggy week. It's been overcast, showers here and there. Now we do get a quiet couple of days before the next chance of rain comes into play going into Saturday. This is looking to be a very soaking wet rain. So by the time you get up Saturday to the time you go to bed Saturday, it is going to be a wet and unfortunately overcast there. But the latter half of the weekend's looking pretty quiet and we turn pretty seasonable as we go into next week. Now let's talk about the rainfall totals we've seen so far this month. Greenville, we're coming in about 2 2/10 there. New Bern under 3 inches right there. Jacksonville 3 3/7 of a tenth there. Williamston coming over 3 inches. Morehead City over 5 inches of rain. And again, the big winner is down towards Cape Hatteras, where they are now going down as the 4th wettest March. Possibly maybe even break that record as we go into the weekend. It's probably the top 2 wettest so far of this year. So we're helping our rainfall out, and this is some good news on our drought situation here that we've been experiencing now. Pretty comfortable temperatures out the door. Humidity levels are pretty comfortable as well, so really no concerns as you're stepping out and about over the next couple of hours. And speaking of that, mostly to partly sunny skies will develop here. We have a north breeze at times too. It's not going to be breezy all day, but it'll be noticeably cooler out there thanks to that breeze. Our coastal communities here will hold down in the mid to low 60s. Now, most of us are trying to get through the rest of the weekend. Tomorrow, pretty quiet. No weather worries, just more clouds. However, though, we'll see rain showers heavy at times on Saturday. Then we turn drier and cooler as we go into Sunday and Monday. Our overnight lows will be dipping possibly in the upper 30s and low 40s. We'll also stay partly dry and sunny skies as we go into next week. So the good news is that March is doing pretty well to us so far. Our average high is 63, just at or above that for the next few days. We'll go well above that as we go into next week. Coming up in a little bit, we'll let you know your full 8-day forecast if there's any more rain chances in the future. Welcome back, everybody. And now, of course, we have a nice afternoon and evening on tap here for us across Eastern Carolina. Can't complain. Maybe a stray sprinkle here or there, but it's not going to be nothing like we saw yesterday with like a washout either. Too, of course, our suns are now staying out later. Now we turn those clocks ahead on Sunday night, so we'll begin to get those nice 7 o'clock sunsets as we go into the future. Partly to mostly overcast skies tonight. We'll start off on your Friday a little bit much milder out the door thanks to cloud cover. It acts like a blanket, doesn't allow our temperatures to warm up as much, but it'll still pretty comfortable in the upper 40s and low 50s. I would advise you maybe, you should be good to go with no rain tomorrow, maybe a light sprinkle here or there, but nothing that's going to be canceling your plans ahead. Now, Saturday's rainfall amounts right now, again, Cape Hatteras, you're going to probably see another 1, if not 2 or more inches, maybe a rumble thunder here or there, but don't get too excited about that either. Rest of us may pick up another 1, if not 2 inches or more of rain when all is said and done. So do indicate that we are definitely seeing the springtime pattern for sure. We're getting closer to that as we go into time. But again, tonight, partly cloudy skies, chilly at times, but those slight breezes come out of the north and northeast there, about 5 to 10 miles per hour. Everybody else tonight is going to be in the mid to low 40s here. So let's take this day by day here because we're going to be seeing some pretty comfortable weather as we go in there too. So pretty quiet tomorrow, nothing really to be weather about. Mostly just an overcast day, maybe a few peaks of sunshine here and there. Your overnight lows, again, hold back in the 40s and low 30s as we go towards there. Best chance of rain all day Friday, getting up. By the time you get up, by the time you go to bed, it's going to be wet. Sunday morning, if you don't forget to turn those clocks ahead or you may be late for church or whatever you have on Sunday morning, just keep that in mind. We turn breezy at times there with the northwesterly breeze, about 10 to 15 miles per hour. But look at this, mostly sunny skies continue as we go in for Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Our highs kind of feel more like late March and early April. Come back today for 3 for more news and weather.